used to hear a simple song. Oh, you're here. Wait, we're filming the season 4 season opener, aren't we? Oh, I gotta get into cooking shape. Hey guys, it's the olive oil co from Dare. No, that's not right. Okay, well, yep. Find balance. Find balance. That clearly didn't work. Okay. Hardest part of it all. Hey, yes, we are back for season 4, and today we are making focaccia sandwiches. For this recipe, guys, you are going to need 4 products from our store for the extra virgin olive oil for this focaccia. And yes, we have done focaccia in the past, but this time we're making it even better. We are using our Coratina varietal of extra virgin olive oil. It's a nice high polyphenol olive oil, so it's going to be delicious with our focaccia. And when it comes to filling the sandwich with all your layers of great food, you will need the Divina fig spread, also sold at our store. And then later you're going to need some lemon olive oil for the arugula and some Ep1 balsamic. You can use either the white or dark. And now let's get to making our dough. So to start, for our flour mixture and dough, we've got 4 cups of flour in here. We have 2 teaspoons of salt as well as 1 teaspoon of just white sugar. I'm just going to do a quick little whisk here just to make sure everything gets nice and incorporated. Also, when it comes to your dough mixture, you want to add 2 teaspoons of instant yeast. So we're just going to add that to this too. Make sure that gets all incorporated as well. Now that that's ready, we are adding our 2 cups of warm water to this. Now you want to make sure that this becomes fully incorporated together, and that instant yeast is going to start pretty much right away since it is called instant yeast. You want to make sure that when this forms together, you still want it to be pretty sticky on the outside. So I saw right away that this wasn't getting wet enough, so I'm going to add another ½ cup of water to this and just keep mixing. We're getting that nice sticky consistency. That's what we're looking for. Exactly. So I'd say this looks pretty good. I'm gonna get the extra bits off my hands here. Give us a sec. So my hands have been degoopified. At this point, you want to take your olive oil. You don't want to make it swimming in oil. You just want to do a quick little doody-doody-doo. Then just take a basting brush if you want, just to get all over the top of this. So you do get the top nice and coated. I would say that's ready, and then you want to take a light tea towel. Don't need a very thick one. You just want to cover this. So for this to rest, you want to leave it in a warm, non-drafty place. For us, that is inside of our oven. So I'm going to pop this in there with the light on the inside for 2 hours. Once the 2-hour proofing is up, you want to get out a 9 by 13 inch pan. What we have done is we've actually taken our butter olive oil, which is optional. You can use that or the extra virgin olive oil like the Coratina. We have put parchment paper on the bottom. We've oiled the sides as well. We are going to get ready to put the dough into this. So before you put your dough in here though, we're just going to take the Coratina. Again, we're just going to do a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in this. And then we are going to put this off to the side for now. And then once we have our dough ball, I'm just going to do a little reveal. It is beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's bubbling, it's alive. So what you want to do at this point is grab a couple of forks. You kind of want to go side to side here, pull it into itself from all angles. Just kind of helps it to get pulled off the sides here. All right, so once that's ready, you can bring your pan back over. We're just gonna plop this right in. Very good. All right, so a little bit left there. Also, before you get to this part, you can put a little bit of olive oil on your hands. Helps with the process. And then you just kind of want to roll this in the olive oil. So let's go. Nice little plop there. I think that's pretty well coated. Yeah. So at this point, I'm just going to let this sit. I'm going to grab my tea towel and just dampen that first. So now that I have my dampened tea towel, I'm just going to drape it over top, like so. And then I'm going to let this rest again in the oven for half an hour to an hour. Half an hour sometimes does a trick, so let's take it over there. After the half hour of extra proofing, voila, that beautiful, beautiful pan of dough. All right, so first, we want to take our sea salt, which we actually have from Favuzzi at our store. It is a fleur de sel. You just want to take a little pinch. You want to get that sea salt all on top. You'll need a few pinches. Should be good. Also, you want to set your oven to 425 degrees before I forget. We are also going to sprinkle some rosemary on top. If you have fresh rosemary, go for it. You can just take that, sprinkle that right on top. You can also use rosemary olive oil for this recipe if you want to. I think that is good. At this point, you want to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the top. Not much. That's probably good. Get a little oil on your hands as well. Because now we're gonna get a little handsy with our dough. You want to start to take your fingers. You can even stretch it a little bit, making sure it gets nice into the corners. You can just keep your fingers going down. Really work it so you get it nice and even all along the pan. Oh, you can see these beautiful bubbles popping up through the focaccia. I'd say this looks pretty good. So by doing this, we're also working the salt and the rosemary into the top of the dough, into those divots, and it's just gonna make a great bite for those sandwiches. Now that our oven has told us it's ready, you want to bake this for 20 to 30 minutes or until it's nice and deep golden brown and crispy on top. So let's get it in there, shall we? Because of timing, we didn't want it to burn or anything, so voila, look at that beautiful golden brown color. Absolutely gorgeous. We are not going to cut into it yet. We are actually going to let this cool for about 20 minutes because we don't want everything to melt inside of the sandwich, so we're just going to let this cool now. About 5 minutes into that cool time, also it smells amazing. You want to take it out of the pan onto that little grate just to let it cool further. While that is cooling, you can start to prep all your sandwich ingredients on for the inside. We still have our fig spread from Davina from our store. We have also taken, you can either do just like buffalo mozzarella, a nice mild, not too salty cheese. We do have little bocconcini cheese we've sliced up from La Bottega. As you can see, we also have red onion, and we also got some prosciutto from La Bottega. Next though, we are going to dress our arugula. Now, if you didn't know, there is a website called the Olive Oil Times. It's basically the news about olive oil, and there are always studies being done on olive oil, its properties, what it can do for your health. And a recent study actually showed that when you, say, go to the grocery store and you buy prepackaged salad bits like your arugula or whatever, there's always going to be a little bit of bacteria still on that, even when it's washed. Now, the study showed that if you add olive oil to your greens 10 minutes before you eat your salad or have dinner, the olive oil coats everything and essentially suffocates the bacteria, killing it before you eat it. So right now we are going to put all our dressing ingredients on our arugula before we put it on our sandwich. Isn't science cool? Now, because we're only making 2 sandwiches, we don't really need a lot. First, I'm just going to crack a little bit of black pepper on top, even though the arugula is nice and peppery. We're going to add a lemon olive oil, about a tablespoon. And our A premium, again, you can use either the dark A premium or the white. We're just going to do a little drizzle here. And then we're just going to take our tongs and just mix everything up. And then you can let it sit for about 10 minutes or till you're about to plate. Now that it's nice and cool, do you want to take out your bread knife? I'm thinking you can probably get 3 rows out of this, so let's do this guy. Oh, love the sound of that crunch. Isn't that what everyone does on social media now? They do the little... Alright, and then let's do half. Alright, now, once you have your corner pieces, you want to cut these right down the middle too, but I'm going to get this out of the way first. First up on our sandwiches, we are going to do a light spread of our fig spread. Next, we will layer on our prosciutto. Next, you want to layer on if you have buffalo mozzarella, it covers more surface area, but we've got our bocconcini, so let's get that on there. Sneak your smaller pieces on the inside. Once your cheese is on, you can put as much red onion on as you want. All the smells coming from this sandwich has just got me so ready to dig in. Let's pop the top on this sandwich. I love the color that just shows up on this sandwich. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, now that food is not in my mouth, this is delicious, guys. You get that sweet from the fig spread, the meatiness from the prosciutto, the nice little bit of saltiness from the cheese, but that lemon olive oil, an A premium balsamic, and that arugula finishes it off perfectly. I hope you liked this recipe and this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Let us know what olive oils you would use in your focaccia. Just put it down in the comments, and we will see you guys next time. Now that our oven has told us it's ready, I said that weird.